Hi, Rohan here. You may have noticed I haven't put out a new video in several weeks. That's because I've been traveling. If you're like me, you probably don't like the hassle of those airport security checkpoint lines. Well, this video will give you some tips on how to navigate those lines and hopefully lessen the stress.
At the Misfortune Township International Airport.
ID and boarding pass, please.
Sorry about that. I hid my ID and my boarding pass inside my inner pockets in my pullover hoodie.
Looks like you don't have a whole lot of time left before your flight leaves. Good luck making your flight.
I was playing video games and had to complete level 100 before I got my butt out the door.
I don't need to hear your lame excuses.
Don't do what Julian Hucklefreeze just did. Instead, show up early to the airport. This may be 2, 3, or even 4 hours before your flight. No lame excuses for arriving late, people. Airport personnel don't want to hear it. Have your boarding pass, your ID, and/or passport in your hand ready to show security. Also, make sure that your suitcase and hand luggage meet weight and size requirements of the airline. A suitcase that is okay for Airline A may not work for Airline B. So, carefully check requirements before you pack. The shortest line is not necessarily the best line. That short line may have one family with 4 kids under 5 or adults moving at snail pace. Avoid it at all costs. A longer line with able-bodied quick-moving adults will get you through the security checkpoint faster. The furthest leftmost and rightmost lines tend to have the least amount of people. So, make sure your peripheral vision is good to check out these 2 lines first.
You may go, madam. Come on up, sir.
He's waiting for you.
Sir, you didn't take your shoes off. Are you wearing a belt? Did you take your electronic devices off?
Oh, sorry. I was in my own world daydreaming about a pretty girl lying on top of a hang glider. Yes, I forgot to take my shoes off, and my phone is in my pocket too. I'm not wearing a belt. Oops.
Please go back and take off your stuff right now. You should have put your shoes and phone in the bin to go through the scanner.
Don't be an obnoxious line holder at security like Julian, and please don't daydream. Pay attention, people. Here are more tips. Wear slip-on shoes. You don't want to be untying and tying shoes. Remember to take your belt, keys, phone, laptops, and any other electronic devices out and put it into the bin. If you have any jewelry, put it in your hand luggage, because if you're wearing it, most likely, you will trigger that scanner. Don't tempt people. Put your wallet in an inaccessible place, within your hand luggage when going through security. Let's see what Julian's doing right now. Oh. Looks like Julian Hucklefreeze has some items in his hand luggage that will get him taken out of line. I saw a switchblade and a hammer. Don't be like Julian. Don't pack any sharp pointy tools or for that matter, any handguns, plants, dead rats, scissors, etc. If you must carry liquids, gels, and pastes in your hand luggage, make sure it's no more than 3.4 ounces or 100 milliliters. Put everything in a quart-sized Ziploc-type bag. Put that bag in an outside pocket, readily handy to the security agent. Avoid buying bourbon-flavored goat's milk caramel sauce, because that's what Rohan's mother did, and it got taken away by security. If you're traveling as a group, stay with your group, especially if your hand luggage is locked and needs to be opened. Make sure the keys are on hand to open your bags if called upon by security. Get to the baggage carousel as soon as possible for checked luggage. Hold off that toilet break or grabbing something to eat after you deplane. Delays may result in your baggage walking away with a stranger. At the carousel, stay as close to the baggage drop-off point as possible. This could avoid your baggage accidentally being taken by someone else as it goes along the beltway. We know black is cool. However, consider buying that hot pink suitcase you absolutely hate, because you can easily identify it among the sea of black ones. If you do have a black suitcase, label or decorate it creatively.
Here are a few more useful tips. Don't get caught unable to tip porters and shuttle bus drivers as you only have big bills on you. Remember to carry small change. Also, carry a pen or a pencil with you to fill out those unexpected documents that may pop up along the way. Some parting tips. If you live in the US and want to get the lowdown on what you can and cannot bring on a plane, go to the TSA website. Again, if you are a frequent US traveler, it may be worth it to get a TSA pre-check authorization because you don't have to take off your shoes, belts, electronics, liquids, etc. from your hand luggage. This means you get through security easier and quicker. Smooth travels!